Hello, I'm Alexis with Gartner. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Audrey. It's nice to meet you too.
I really appreciate you meeting with me today.
It's no problem at all.
I also just wanted to congratulate you on your new position as CIO. What prompted the new change for you?
Thank you. We were asked to join this establishment to come and turn it around a little bit. It's a big task, but I'm really excited to be here.
I'm sure. I am excited to hear what your plans are for the company. I would like to tell you a little bit about Gartner before we get started. Essentially, we are the leading technology research and advisory company with goals to introduce you to new IT software and implement our cost optimization tools to increase your productivity. The purpose of this meeting is to understand your goals as CIO and discover how Gartner can best benefit your company. Is there anything else you'd like to cover today?
I'm happy to have the conversation, but as I said, a partnership is still in question. Regarding this meeting, I'd like to find out what Gartner has to offer my company, as well as you can help our efficiency as a whole.
Of course. I appreciate you being open to listening to what I have to say, and hopefully we can make a decision. Since we're going to be going through a lot today, do you mind if I take some notes?
Of course not. Go right ahead. Do you mind if I take notes as well?
Not at all. So, before I begin learning a little more about your company, I do want you to know that I am always available for you to contact, and I will make sure that you have an amazing experience with Partner if you do decide to partner with us.
Great. I really appreciate that.
Now, before we begin, is there anyone else in your company who needs to be involved in the decision-making process?
It's mostly me, but I will have to run the final decisions by the CFO.
All right. So, moving forward, would you tell me about your big picture goals for Alpha Group as the new CIO?
Sure. The board of directors tasked us with returning company props to profitability. Our big target is to have everything implemented and to meet our specific goals by June of next year.
And specifically, what are those goals?
Our revenue is at 100 million right now, and our goal is to increase by 15%. To do that, we must cut costs by 10%. My goal is to find where in the company I can increase efficiency, which is where I'm hoping Gartner can come in and help.
Increasing revenue is obviously of utmost importance for companies. What are some of the challenges you and your company face in attaining these goals?
Our biggest struggle is to efficiently decrease costs while simultaneously increasing revenue. After doing research, I found that breaking down expenditures, hardware, and software have 1,800,000 in expenditures, and personal and other IT services have 3,200,000. Cutting those costs by 10% would really help us increase revenue by the 15% we're looking for.
And do you have a strategy in place on how you will accomplish these tasks?
Not currently. I'm working on it, but it's turning out to be harder said than done.
That's definitely understandable. Coming into a new and unfamiliar position with this many tasks can appear daunting. Would you like to hear about services that Gartner offers to help you in those areas?
Sure.
As you can see here, Gartner Services actually cuts 25%, which exceeds your goal of 10%. You will be saving a lot more with Gartner. And if we continue on, Gartner provides toolkits and program guides in order to help you execute those goals you referenced earlier. For you specifically, I believe that our inclusion of mentorship could really be benefit. We offer to partner you with a similar professional who has been in your shoes, helping to guide you along in your role as CIO. How does that feature sound?
It does look very helpful and appealing. The 25% is huge.
As you can see, we provide more than just mentorship, but also analytical research, data, growth techniques, and more to ensure your necessary tasks will be executed in an efficient manner. Our tools and programs provide the practical solutions you need to turn your strategy into measurable business results. How do you feel about that?
Sounds very great, but like I've said, I need to run all decisions by my CFO first.
I completely understand. We are here to help you with any needs your IT department may be needing. You mentioned a few tasks that you have as a new CIO. Is there anything else that you will be working on?
Yes, another thing I would like to focus on is reorganizing our IT department to drive some efficiencies within our logistics supply chain. So investigating some new technologies to be able to operate more efficiently.
You know, there are a lot of resources through Gartner that can make this process much more efficient for you. To clear up any of your confusion about Gartner, we are a global company with the goal of helping companies such as yours decrease their costs. We do this by using our groundbreaking software that beats our competitors by miles. How do you currently track your department's productivity compared to the market?
We don't have a set system for research necessarily planned to make comparisons to the market yet.
Do you think not being able to compare to other companies in a similar market affects you negatively? And if so, in what ways?
I can definitely see it being a weakness. Not knowing where other companies in our industry are at, we had the ability to do so. We can make sure to be at the top of all of our competitors.
Surely. Well, with Gartner, we provide IT budget comparison. With our resources, we will help validate your decisions. Drawn from a global team of 2,000 plus experts, our advice helps you focus on the issues and opportunities that matter most to you.
Really?
Yes. If you look here, you can see that a partnership with Gartner will help you run your IT department efficiently and help you save money. With the ability to review the critical capabilities and the companion Magic Quadrant note, together you will gain a holistic view of the vendors in a market and the positioning of providers' product and service offerings. You can easily compare product and service offerings against a set of critical differentiators to support your strategic decisions.
Oh, yeah, I do see that, and I can definitely see how it could be helpful.
Does this give you an idea about how Gartner can help you?
Yes, that did give me good insight on how your programs could easily help us.
Now, in regards to accomplishing cutting costs while increasing revenue, what do you currently use to track costs, drive revenue, and efficiency of your department?
Well, getting started, I have reviewed the expenses and spending levels of our IT department, and I'm planning on finding additional resources to determine the industry benchmarks in this area.
If you could change anything about that system, what would you change?
Right now, we're simply exploring options, but intend to do so by increasing efficiency throughout our department, alongside budget costs of any unnecessary programs that we do not need.
And how could this current approach detriment your office's success and cost efficiency down the road?
Well, we don't want to fall too far behind. We have to continue to cut costs throughout this entire process.
That is great to hear. How would a software that cuts your cost by 10% and increases revenue by 15% be useful to you?
That would actually be perfect, considering the fact that those are my two main goals as a CIO here.
Well, with Gartner, we have contract revenue services. As you can see, you will be able to cut spending within the IT department to increase overall revenue. As well, if you take a look at our competitive analysis among other companies, you can see that with Gartner, every category is exponentially higher against competing companies.
Wow, that comparison is quite impressive.
You would like to be able to cut costs but increase revenue, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's what's most important to me right now.
Perfect. We can help you accomplish those goals.
So, what is the cost for all of this? I would like to see a rundown.
Surely. Here are the prices for our program. These are all included with our extensive researching plans, cost optimization tools, and extensive partnerships, including all of the other benefits we have previously discussed.
Oh, wow, that's very nice, but it's just not worth the money. How much lower could you go? Or can you give me a set rate plan? The cost is going to get outrageous as the years continue to go on.
I understand your concern. We can find a way to see how much lower we can go and create a set rate plan based off of your personal company. I would never want you to feel pressured throughout this process. What I will say, however, is businesses that do end up going with a partnership with Gartner are exponentially exceeding their competitors. The benefits and resources we provide allow for the perfect software for your company to increase revenue. It helps you by making all of your information digital. Alongside, its software generates reports and crushes numbers without you even asking it to. Efficiency is our goal, and the higher the efficiency, the higher the revenues.
Unfortunately, I feel like we're not large enough of a company to need anything like this.
I'm sorry to hear that. After all that we have talked about, do you have any questions in regards to what I have discussed?
Not at the moment. All the information sounds nice, but I would like to go over it and do some more research before I agree to anything.
Absolutely. I would also like to assure you that although you are a smaller company, that means that we will be more direct and hands-on if you do decide to end up with a partnership with us. Would you like to arrange a date to meet up again after thinking things over?
I really did enjoy your presentation. Although the price is still kind of alarming, I'll go ahead and talk to my CFO, Penny Pincher, and we'll reach out to schedule a meeting where she can be there as well.
That sounds great. I will follow up in an email the information we have talked about today. Does any time next week work with your schedule?
Yes, we will actually be available on Tuesday. I will contact Penny and arrange a time accordingly. I'll give you a call once the time has been established.
Perfect. Once again, thank you so much for meeting with me today. I'm looking forward to sitting down with you and Penny next Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
Bye.